What's up? It's Dan Hamburgler, Cormier, fighting January 4th, reality fighting, the first men's strawweight fight in Connecticut and for reality fighting. The experience was awesome because I felt like certain things worked out and everything was just in the right motion, in the right direction. Yeah, I came up short, but it's a journey. You know, I took a lot out of it, I learned a lot from it, and from that experience it just made me that much better, knowing that I could hang in there with the #1 guy in the region. You know, when some people are always ducking to fight people like that, me, I've never been that way, which kind of shows in my record. But then when you look at who I fought, I'm no slouch. And if you're going to judge me based on my record, then you better check yourself real quick. Mainly this happened because I work with Carlos Correa at Chess Move Management, and he talked to me after the fight. He's very proud of me, and I appreciate him for everything he's done for me so far. He wants to try to keep me in this division because he firmly believes that this is where I belong and this is where I can get to the next level, and I agree with him. So we asked Joe Cuff, the matchmaker for reality fighting, to see what he can do, and he found somebody. So now I just had to wait until the confirmation happened, and it did. So therefore, I'm just ready to rock and roll and show everybody that that's where I belong, and I want to represent New England very well, especially with this out-of-stater coming in. He's not going to walk into New England very easy dealing with me. Knowing that I'm going to be fighting at 115, I can kind of go back to like a steady, nice, good diet. Not that I change much, but my intake of calories is much different fighting at 125, trying to make myself be heavier. Sadly, I don't think I fight well at 125 because I try to walk heavier. Then I feel sluggish and I feel slow. I just don't feel like me. This time around, I think it's just more about having fun and enjoying everything, you know. Going out there, trying some new stuff that I've been working on with my striking coaches and my grappling coaches as well. And just to put on an all-around good MMA show, because I want to show that I'm very versed in everything, not just one thing or this thing. But if it turns out to be like a stand-up battle, I have no problem standing up. Or if it turns out to be a jiu-jitsu battle, I have no problem being down there. And more so the fact that I'm ready wherever it goes, because you have to expect the unexpected. And like I said, I want to put on a good show, so in that way maybe Bellator could pick it up. Or maybe one might notice me, because if I get another victory at this weight, I'll be 3-1 at that weight. And it's like I'm kind of knocking at the door for a bigger organization at this point, and I firmly believe I belong amongst all those people in that weight. Mainly when I get there, it's just another fight at this point for me, because I'm very well seasoned. I'm always staying active. I never have too many layoffs, and mainly I'm just comfortable there. I'm comfortable traveling and just doing everything at this point. 2020, just staying active and getting after it. It's all it really comes down to. And I already told Carlos, listen, as long as I'm good to fight, I want to fight. Plain and simple. And if I can push the matchups to like CES, Cage Titans, you know, whatever I have to do on my end to make the matchups happen, I'll gladly do it. I think if we do make the division known, there are going to be fighters that are willing to come out, because depending on where you are is what you're going to get. Because there's a lot of them on the West Coast, in the Midwest, and down south. You know, Northeast, not so many. But if I can even get catch weights at like 120, I'll be perfectly fine with that, you know. It all depends, because it's a new division and there's a lot of small people out there that are very talented, but maybe they don't want to fight somebody who's at 125 cutting from 140, 145, because they walk around naturally at like 120, 23 like I do. Mainly I want to thank my team, family, friends, everyone who supports me, and especially like all my coaches and everything like that, you know, and my manager Carlos, because he's the one that's took me on and he's been pushing for it, and he does a remarkable job, and I'm very glad to be working with Chess Moves Management. Glad to be a part of the RCJ Machado family, Tri-Force MMA, William Sukumta with his Muay Lao that he does, and TFW out there for strength and conditioning. Pretty much I have everything under my house, and I'm very appreciative of everything that's been pretty much given to me over here. Social media, you can follow me at KingBurger87 on Instagram, and then really I use that every now and then. I'm not very active, sadly. Facebook, I'm not very active that much either. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, just keep your eyes out and just look on the fight cards, you know, because when I'm on it, there's going to be a scrap that's happening, regardless, no matter what, you know. All right. Lastly, come see me fight January 4th, Reality Fighting, the first men's strawweight fight on their card in Connecticut. Guaranteed show. I'm going out there to finish somebody, plain and simple. Thank you.